All right, how to perfect a complex combination. So a complex combination, stitching things together that involves multiple counter combinations, defenses, footwork. Building a long, complex combination can be tricky. So before we learn how to perfect it in this video, you need to learn how to build one, right? So we're gonna go through it step by step, and then I'm gonna talk about the concepts needed to actually perfect it with speed, power, and accuracy, all the things that we're trying to get out of a complex combo. That's why we're doing them in the first place. So let's get on, how do we actually build one? All right, guys, so before I show you how to perfect a complex combination, we're gonna focus on how to build it. So this complex combo I've put together has got multiple parts, multiple defense, and multiple combinations, right? So it's a lot of complex things and a lot of concentration required. I always like to start off complex combinations with the most basic punches to kind of get the boxer feeling comfortable. So with this one, we've put together 1-2, 1-2. So just 4 straight punches to set it up, and then we can work the complex stuff from there. So we're starting off with the 1-2, 1-2. Now to think about what could come next from there, we're going to defense. So he's come off the right hand. So I'm going to have him slip back to the power side and slip that counter jab, right? So pretty straightforward so far. So this is a 1-2, 1-2 and a slip. I'm throwing the jab for him to slip back to the power side. From there, we're going to come back with 2 counter punches. So 2 power shots. So he's going to come back with the right hand, left hook, right? So that's the first kind of half, first part of the complex combo. So we're starting off with the 1-2, 1-2, slip out, 2 hook, right? So after the hook, now he's finished on his lead side with a punch, he's technically open on that lead side. So a counter punch from here would probably be the cross or something from my right side as the opponent. So I'm going to throw my right hand for him to slip forward now, right? So then we've got extra defense. So after that slip forward, the counter punch is from there. He's loaded back up on the front side. We're going to come back with the hook cross, okay? So back to the start. We're going 1-2, 1-2. He slips out to the power side. We're going 2 hook. Now he's slipping back to the front side, defending the cross and coming back with a hook 2. So 2 counter punches again. And then from there, we're going to add in a different defense to kind of mix it up from the 2 slips. We're going to throw the looping hook coming off that right hand. He's going to defend my lead hook and roll under the punch, right? After the roll, then we're just going to go the standard 3 counter punches, cross hook cross. Okay? So back foot to the top, we've got a 1-2, 1-2 slip. From there, we've got 2 counter punches, the cross hook. And then he's going to slip back to his front side off the hook and come back with the hook cross. And then from there, we're going to roll, right? So we've got 2 different sides of the slip and the roll in there so far. After the roll, we're going cross hook cross. Okay? So stay with me. So this is how we're building it. Whenever you're building your combinations like this, just think logically. So if you've come off the lead side with the hook, you're going to defend the lead side, right? If you've come off the power side, the dominant side, defend the dominant side. It can be a roll or a slip or a block, whatever it needs to be. Whatever defense you want to work on, right? It's up to you, and that's where the creativity comes in. So going back to the complex combo build, we've gone 2 hook 2 after the roll. Now I want to introduce some body shots to add some variety, right? So I'm going to have him defend the body shot. So we're catching that lead hook to the body right here off that right hand. He's going to just dip into his power side. Little dip, tighten up the abs and catch that shot on the forearm elbow area. And then from there, we're countering immediately from the same side, actually, with the right uppercut. So if I came in with that lead hook right there, I'm kind of open for that right uppercut. Throw it, boom, right there. Okay, so that's what we're looking to simulate here. What we're going to do, though, to make it a little bit more complex and advance the hand speed, we're going to add 4 counter punches off the catch body. So he's caught the body shot, right uppercut, and we're going to have him double up that hook. 2 touch shots. It doesn't have to be a hard shot, just nice and quick with that lead hand. Touch, 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 touch. Finish with the cross. And then we're going to actually finish on defense. So just to rewind for a second off that catch body, 4 counter punches, rear uppercut, double the lead hook, finish on the cross, okay? So let's go from there. So catch, boom, 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 boom. So now first time in the complex combo, we've actually got 4 punches, right? So let's quick rewind to the start. So we're starting off with the 4 straights, 1-2, 1-2. Slip back to the power side, come back with 2 counter punches, cross hook, slip to the front side, 2 counter punches again, hook 2. Now we're going into the roll, defending the lead hook, and now 3 counter punches, cross hook, cross, and then we're catching the body shot. Now we've finally got 4 counter punches to finish up. And then I always like to finish these on defense, just finishing with a step out with that roll, right? So just incorporating a little bit of footwork and defense to finish off. So rather than thinking the job's done with that right hand, we're still switched on for defense at the end with that step out, all right? So quick recap through the whole combo. Hopefully this has helped you give an idea of how to kind of stitch combos together and actually build a complex combo like this. Because in a minute we're going to focus on how to perfect this from the boxes side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, slip, 2 counters, slip in, 2 counters, roll, 3 counters, catch the body shot, 4 counters, and then finishing on the rollout, all right? So there's the build and the process and the logic behind the combo build, right? Now we're gonna get to how do we actually perfect that, get the speed and the snap that we want out of these and keep that concentration and really drill it for punch accuracy and speed, which is why we wanna do a complex combo in the first place. So before we get to that, just a quick reminder, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna get on with how to perfect it. Let's do it. All right, guys, so perfecting that, right? It's a lot to actually absorb that and stay concentrated the whole time. So what we want to try and do is build it up slow. Like we did in the combo build, when we're actually teaching it to somebody, we want them to grasp it at their own pace too, right? So what we want to do is start off nice and slow, and increase the intensity and the speed as the boxer feels comfortable. So if we're going 1, 2, 1, 2 to start, just nice and steady. Good. Now I'm just going to add 1 step at a time after that to try and build the pattern in the brain. Once I feel comfortable that they're getting the pattern and that there's zero confusion, then we can start to try and stitch it together. Then once we've stitched it together, then we can try and do it with speed and intensity. So after the 1, 2, 1, 2, we're going to add a slip back. So 1, 2, 1, 2, slip back, slip. Good. And drill that 2 or 3 times so they get comfortable. Again. There. Good. Now remember, guys, if you're on the mitts with this, when you're throwing these punches for your boxers to defend, make sure your jabs or your crosses or your hooks, whatever you're throwing, good form and technique, make sure it's accurate right down that line so your boxers actually have to slip. So 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. From there, we're going to come back with 2 counter punches, cross, hook, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. Boom, boom, okay? And again, so we're going to drill that part again now with the counters off the slip. Slip, 2, hook. Good, one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. 2, hook. Good, nice. Now from there, after that lead hook, I'm throwing the right hand, you're going to slip, drop that right shoulder, get back to the front side and slip forward, okay? So back from the top, so 1, 2, 1, 2, slip back. 2 hooks, slip in, boom, good. So you see how we're doing 1 step at a time, right? Do that again. Slip, slip, good. So now he's starting to develop the patterns, he's getting the complex combo without me having to call every single part of it, right? So you're getting that flow and that rhythm going. So after that slip forward, 2 counter punches again, hook cross. All right, let's go from the top. Slow, slow, slow. We're trying to perfect this, right? So we're going slow to perfect it and build it. 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. 2, 2. Good. And you give little cues like that. I'm just saying 2, just to remind him how many punches are coming after each defense. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. 2 punches, slip, 2 punches. Nice, good. After you finish with that right, now we're going to roll under the hook, get into your legs, and then I want 3 counter punches after the roll. 2, hook, 2. Okay? So back to the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. 2 punches, slip, roll. 3, back. Good. So you notice how I'm giving him little cues on how many punches are coming after each defense, just help him remind that combo. Okay, so let's go from the top. Let's get all the way up to that cross hook cross without calling anything now. Ready? Steady, slow tempo. Go. Nice, good. All right, so now we're up to that point, feeling confident with that. We're gonna add that catch body shot. From there, I want 4 counter punches. Uppercut, 2 hooks, cross. So after you've caught that body shot, just think 4 punches, okay? Uppercut, double hook, cross. So from the top, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice, good. So you see I'm allowing him to get it at a slow pace, right? And we're building this so he can feel confident with every single part, because in a minute we're going to try and drill it with some speed and intensity once I know it's imprinted into his brain. All right, so from the top, as soon as you've finished with that cross at the end, we're just going to finish on a roll out, step out with that right foot and get under that hook and get out of range, okay? So from the top, again, just nice steady tempo, 1, 2, 1, 2, slip. Boom, done. All right, so we've pieced it all together at a nice controlled tempo. I've built it up step by step. This is how you perfect these long complex combinations. So now you feel like you've got it, you've got the patterns. Let's add a little bit of speed and intensity to it, but still not too crazy yet, because I still want him to work on perfecting it in terms of technique, okay? So a little quicker. Nice, good. So you notice how we just up the speed a little bit. So now this is what's so beneficial about these kinds of combinations. It has to be switched on. It's so good for developing that concentration level. All right, let's try it again. A little bit more speed now. Go. Perfect, good. Nice, we're getting there. So you see, if I came straight into the session and said, this is the combination we're gonna do, and tried to get him to drill it with speed straight away, it's gonna get off, mistakes are gonna get made. So that's how you can kind of take your time to build it. The speed and intensity can come over time. All right, let's try it again. As fast as you can now. You've got the combination in your brain, you've built the patterns, let's drill it with some speed and intensity, go. Boom, nice. There you have it. So just remember guys, when you are building these, think about the logical patterns of how to build them, what defenses and combinations you want to put into the long complex combination, and then when you go and put it with your boxers or your clients, remember, break it down, start real slow, one piece at a time, make sure they've got it, then add the speed and intensity. Good luck. Let me know how you get on. Leave some complex combos to try in the comments below. Thanks for watching.